Hi everybody, this is Petra Lohmeyer and this is a webinar on how to have your cake and eat it. Now, I'm guessing that this isn't the first rodeo for most of you. You probably have tried to lose weight before and you have tried to maybe improve your relationships or change that career to something that you really wanted to do, and somehow it never really worked out. And then you told yourself, or somebody else told you, some kind person, that you didn't have enough willpower and that's why it didn't work out. What if a change had nothing to do, or very little to do with willpower? What if you just had to maybe add 2 or 3 things and then change is almost automatic? What if we could show you what these 3 things are? Now, sounds too good to be true? Well, that's what I thought too, until I saw what these 3 things actually are and I saw how they work. Now, at this point, I'm supposed to dazzle you with my incredible experience and my wonderful resume, but I just find that most people just find this pretty annoying. So how about I don't do that? And instead, I just show you what we can do for you. And then if you want to know my credentials, I'm happy to tell you on the first call. Just feel free to ask and I'm going to go through it with you. So what can we do for you? Well, let me tell you a story. So I've got this really good friend who tried to lose weight for 20 years. And she sometimes lost a little bit of weight and then she put it back on. She lost some weight again and then she put it back on again. And she lost some weight and now she kept it off for a while, but then she put it back on again. Does it sound familiar? Well, at the end, it totally went out of control and she started ballooning and she couldn't stop it anymore. And at the same time, it was kind of related to her job as well, because this job was so stressful. Her career was outwardly pretty successful. She was happy with her results and the money she made. But internally, she was really, really unhappy and really unfulfilled. And at some point, she just couldn't go on anymore and she hit a wall. There was just nowhere else to go. Now, at this point, she ran into a very kind coach. And that coach gave her 3 things. Just 3 things. And you know what the result was? She lost 42 pounds in 2 months. And that was just the beginning. Suddenly she had all this energy. And instead of sleeping through the weekend, because she was so tired from the stress that she had at work and the additional work she had to do at home, she ran a volunteer group and paired up volunteers with volunteering organizations. Instead of just staying at home and never going on a holiday at all, she all of a sudden traveled all around the world looking for things and that inspired her, and education. And she didn't only find the education and the information that she was after, but she also found joy and adventure and people that were really exciting and different and but also like her at the same time. And suddenly there was a future. How much of a difference do you think it made that suddenly there was something to look forward to? Even if she wasn't at the goal yet that she finally found, how much of a difference do you think it made to the way that she viewed life? So there was just this one thing that started it all, the weight loss, and then all of a sudden things started snowballing. Was it totally easy from then on? No, it wasn't. There were tremendous challenges sometimes, but because she had that goal, that vision to go towards, suddenly when there were problems, she had something that pulled her through. When she would have stopped before, she kept being pulled through and kept going on. And that made all the difference. Now, how did she manage that initial change especially? You know, the loss of the weight. Did she just gain this tremendous willpower suddenly? Was it just beamed into her by that coach? No. She had exactly the same amount of willpower that she had before, but there were these 3 additional things. Now, I could tell you that of the 3 things, 2 of them had absolutely nothing to do with what she was eating. Now, these 3 things, these 3 secrets, they work for any kind of change. I just used weight loss as an example because most people can relate to it, but it also works for career changes or changes in relationships. Now, would you like to find out if these 3 secrets would work for you as well? then just fill out the application to the right. And one of our team will contact you for a free consultation, so there's no risk at all. And as a bonus for signing up, we will send you these 3 secrets. And you can take a look at them. Does that sound good to you? Then just fill out the application to the right, and I look forward to talking to you.